Here, I wanted to show you something that really kind of blows my mind a little bit. You all know that the G20 meetings are going on, and you've all heard probably that Putin and Trump have met, and there's a lot has been said about their handshakes and their body language and all this. But I'm going to play a little clip for you that I know you heard about, and maybe you even saw the clip already, where Putin and Trump are sitting. Here, I'll show you the setup from my computer. They're sitting here taking some questions, and I'm going to play the video. And this is the part where Putin jokes to Trump about the media. So he jokes to him, he says something in Russian, and you won't be able to hear the video, right? So don't even try to hear the video. You can't hear it. But what's happening is that Putin will make a joke about the media. Hey, is this the media that's been insulting you? Something like that. And then President Trump reacts. But I want you to look at Putin, if we can see it. Let's see if I can get the clearest picture of him. I want you to look at his face and mannerisms. As my computer doesn't seem to be, what? Really? Oh, here we go. All right, so he tells a joke. He points to the media. President Trump gets the joke. Now watch his reaction. Just watch him. All right, he's told his joke. All right, let me do this again. Now I'm going to ask you, to give me one word that describes what he's feeling right now. What is Putin's primary emotion right now? Giddy? It's part of it. Oh, you're very close. When I tell you, you're going to hate it, because you're going to see it as soon as I tell you. But you don't see it yet, do you? I'm going to keep playing it until somebody says the right answer here, or I'll tell you in a minute. Amused, joy, happy, confused, not confused. A lot of different guesses. You all missed it. All right, I'm going to pause it. Then I'm going to tell you the correct answer. Let's go from the start. I'm going to tell you the right answer, and now when you watch it, see if you can see the correct answer. Watch him lean in. All right. Now, the joke that he's telling is, in persuasion terms, sort of pacing. I talk about pacing and leading. Pacing is when you match somebody in any way, physically, emotionally, intellectually. So here Putin is trying to bond with President Trump with this topic that he knows will be a hit, that, criticizing the media because he knows it's funny, and that Trump will respond to it. So he's pacing him. This is how master persuaders work. But that's not my main point today. My main point is, what you're seeing here is love. L-O-V-E. Not a romantic kind, but the same kind that I have for President Trump. Because, I can hate things he does, I can dislike his policies and stuff, but I've often been accused of having a man crush on the president, which I totally admit to. Now watch. Now once you've heard it, reframe it that way. Think of Putin with a man crush. Look at him lean in. And now watch again now that I've reframed it. Now see if you see it. This is love. Now watch. See it? I'll play it again now that I've reframed it. He leans in, and watch his reaction. And the look. One of the things you hear about President Trump a lot is that people who, might be critics in general, when they meet him in person, he flips them pretty quickly, because there's just something engaging and likable about him in person, apparently. And it would be no surprise if these two people liked each other a lot because they're basically the same person. If I'd seen these two people, out of context, and said to myself, what's the situation here? It looked like love to me, and I don't mean in the creepy way. I just mean that Putin seems to have love for President Trump. Like, actually, he just loves the guy. And I don't mean that in, the romantic, weird kind of way or anything. But, when you worry about, hey, what's it going to be like when our crazy president goes over there and starts pissing everybody off? Well, that told the story pretty well, didn't it? Anyway, maybe not love, but bonding against stupidity, at least. You think empathy? Yeah, I think it's also fair to say that we're all going to see what we want to see there.